Sara and I'm Head of Training and Professional Development within Funds Network. Day-to-day really is to decide on the strategy for training our independent financial advisors. What I most enjoy about the job is the ability to see a change in people. It's a great result to see someone come at the end of a course or at the end of a programme that maybe has taken them 6 months and they've actually achieved something at the end of it because of your support and your input. I probably wasn't a very good student. It just wasn't an environment that suited me. Maybe I didn't like the particular school. I don't know, but it was just something that I wanted to get out, be independent, earn my own money, and I guess you can't be that independent person at school. I didn't really think about the qualifications. I probably didn't work as hard as I should have done, but just wanted to get out and work and experience life and do whatever came along, really. So just went and worked in a shop because it was the first job that came along, so I took it. It was a nice environment to be in and to be treated like everybody else, I guess, and to be treated like an adult for a change. Did well, found I could sell, moved into managing the branch at a fairly young age, and then someone came along to advise me on a pension, and I thought, I can do that. Found it was something I was interested in, and it was a skill I could transfer in terms of what I was doing with customers in the store, so that I can transfer that skill into advising clients, and off I went. I worked as an advisor for about between 5 and 6 years, and then realised that if I wanted to move on in the industry, probably what I needed to do was to go and work for a larger company and to move out of advising and actually into a more back office role, and that's when I moved into a training role. And that was quite a challenge, so a new set of skills had to be learned, a new set of qualifications had to be taken in order to achieve that role. Gaining qualifications along the way is I guess, a must-have, and I've had to make up for the time that I didn't take at school to actually do that. I spent 7 years in the Territorial Army, which gave me my physical kicks, I guess. Went out to Iraq for 6 months at the beginning of that conflict. And then when I came back from there after 6 months away from work and after 7 years in the TA, I thought I probably needed another challenge in that I'd done ultimately everything I could possibly want to do. So I tried another uniform, I guess. I work as a special police officer, as a constable, and I have done for about the last 3 or 4 years. It's a challenge to fit it in with work because you do have to commit to about 200 hours a year at a minimum in terms of the police. So I fit it in at weekends, basically. It's nice to have those two sides to your life where I have a huge amount of control actually at work, but outside work, in my careers and my hobbies, whether it be through the TA or the police, then I can't control that, and that gives that spontaneity that I guess I need. Along the way, there's lots of careers I'd have liked to have taken up that might have been a bit more practical and energetic and physical. But a lot of what I do there, I do with outside work, so that it enables me to do the job that I do now. You can deal with most situations, and life deals you a lot of different situations, and it's just a question of thinking it through before you deal with it. I think I am more resilient with that viewpoint. If I take into account the things that I've seen, the things that I've done, it makes me view maybe smaller problems that happen on a day-to-day basis in a different way, and it's helped me put them much more into perspective.